Okay, now we're going to try a cosine, sum difference. Find the exact value. That's a sum difference identity. We're using cosine because of the theta that they give us. It says cosine. And again, I've just located where this would be on the unit circle. And you think, well, how would I know that? Well, look at this. It says 17 pi 12. That's your number 5. Well, remember, pi would be the same as 12 over 12. Half would be 6 over 12. So 6 more than 12 right here would be 18 pi 12s. So then that makes it easy to locate. Oh, this is 17 pi 12s. So when we're finished, remember, cosine is negative in the third quadrant. All right, here's the identity of this sum difference. Cosine A times cosine B, the opposite of whatever you're going to put inside the parentheses, so if in the parentheses is a plus sign, it'll be a subtract sign when you put it into the identity. Sine of A times sine of B. Okay, so for 17 pi 12, it's a little bit tricky, but so we could add 2 pi 12s because 2 and 12 reduce to pi 6. 15 pi 12s, those two add up to be 17. 15, they and 12 have a 3 in common. That would be 5 pi 4s. Or we could do 8 and 9. 8 pi 12s, they both have a 4 in common, leaving 2 pi 3rds. 9 pi 12s both have a 3 in common, leaving 3 pi 4s. I went ahead and selected this one. You could also use a difference. You could maybe do cosine 21 pi 12, subtract 4 pi 12s or something like that. But this is the one I chose. And remember, 2 pi 12s reduces to pi 6. 15 pi 12s reduces to 5 pi 4s. And this is a plus sign. So when we put it into the identity, we'll use a subtract sign. So let's put it into the identity. Cosine of A, pi 6, times, cosine of B, which is 5 pi 4s. This is a plus, so we're going to put subtract sign. Sine of pi 6 times sine of pi 4s. And then you just look at the unit circle. Or if you have them memorized, which is even better. But cosine of pi 6 is root 3 over 2. Cosine of 5 pi 4s is negative root 2 over 2. And then sine of pi 6 is 1/2. And sine, look at what I did. I put the arrow in the wrong place. There's cosine. Sine, now it's lucky they're both negative root 2 over 2, but I still shouldn't make that error. Sine of 5 pi 4s is negative root 2 over 2. All right, so then you just multiply. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So root 3 times negative root 2 is negative root 6. 2 times 2 is 4. There's our subtract sign. Positive 1 times negative root 2 is negative root 2. And 2 times 2 is 4. Then we have subtract a negative, which turns out to be a positive. So negative root 6 plus root 2 all over 4. And because this is the third quadrant, we know that cosine's negative. Well, root 6 is bigger than root 2. So when you do that subtraction on your calculator, this will end up being a negative decimal amount. So that's it for this one.